Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Holbrook and it's Fundations time again. Now I may not have baby Echo with me, but I do have baby Spot. So he's going to be our Echo today. Let's get our warm-up started. I'll say it and when Spot looks at you, you'll repeat it. A apple a. E ed e. I itch I. O octopus ah. U X x. WH whistle w. SH ship sh. CK sock k. And today we are going to be doing A and K as our focus glute sound. We've done all of our glute sounds that end in G, so let's review those. A and G, fang ang. ING, ring ing. ONG, song ong. UNG, lung ung. That's right, our last video was all about UNG. So today, as we focus on ank, we need to look closely at the vowel and at the last letter. Those are the parts that can be tricky about these glute sounds. And let's do our R-controlled vowel warm-up too. AR, car, R. OR, horn, or. ER, her, IR, bird, UR, burn, Excellent work, my friends. And now for a review of all of our trick words. I'll flash it. When Spot looks at you, say it, and then I'll say it so you can make sure you're right. Was. One. Said. From. Have. Does. And now we have some grids to review. Remember, if those trick words were tricky, it's time to keep practicing them. So we did UNG yesterday. This was our grid from yesterday. And here is our grid from today. Remember, A and K, our cue to help us is bank, ank. So take a look at this grid. How many A and Ks do you count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, we have 12 and then 4 review words. 12 plus 4. How many words are on this grid? 12 plus 4. If you said 16, that is correct. And if we needed to mark up these glute sounds, what would we do? We would put a box over them, around them. Box the glute sounds in. Okay, remember, we're all at a different pace for these, so you might be able to read them as whole words. You might need to tap the glute sound and the beginning sound, or you might be able to kind of do it in your head. Today I'll do it in my head. Pause it and try it on your own and check it with me. Thank, sank, yank, bank, rank, yank, tank, thank, thank, rank, sank, hank, chill, sheds, wax, quit. Whew, I did it. And today, for our word of the day, I'm going to pick one word from this that maybe we don't know and think about the meanings of it. Spot, which one do you think I should pick? Yank. All right, everyone, try to find yank and point to it. Don't touch your screen because that's not good, but just point close to it. There it is, yank. Y. Let's spell it together. Y-A-N-K. Let's tap it out too. Y, 3 letters glued together, ank. What does it mean to yank something? Come on, tell me. You don't have to raise your hand, just shout it out. Oh, that's right. You could yank on someone's hair. So a synonym or the same as yank could mean pull. Anyone have any other ideas? Oh, I've heard that saying too. Have you all heard the saying? You're yanking my chain. That kind of means that you're telling someone a joke or you're fibbing. Excellent. Let's practice writing some words or building some words with A and K. Please get your paper ready or your letters or whatever you're going to write with. Your first word is tanks. What's the base word? Good. Tank. Let's tap out tank. T-ank. Pause here and write it. Okay, after we write it, it's time for us to check our work. When you check your work, tap out what you wrote. Spot, will you help me tap it out? Okay. T-ang. Tang. What's the matter? Oh, I wrote tang. It's supposed to be tank. So I'm going to fix it up. I don't need to erase everything, just my mistake. And now I'm going to fix it. Tank sounds like bank. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to tap it and see if I'm right. Tank, tank. Oh, and wait a second. The word wasn't just tank, it was tanks. So we need to add our suffix ending. Let's mark it up, everyone. Underline the base word, circle the suffix. Very good, and that's right. Don't forget to box in your glued sound. Do any of you have a fish tank at home? Cool. Okay, get ready. Your next word is thank. Thank you for all the help. Tap it out. That's right, 2 fingers. It's a digraph. Ank. Write it or build it. Okay, everyone, tap and check your work, and you have 2 things to mark. Mark the digraph by underlining it, and mark the glued sound by boxing it in. Please check yours with mine to make sure it's perfect. And you know what? Also, make sure you thank someone today. I'm sure there's someone who's doing something very nice for you. Okay, we're going to do some review words now. These ones will not have A and K in them. Your first review word is quits. Quits. What's the base word? Great. Tap out the base word. Quit. Quit. Build the base word and then add the suffix ending. Quits. Oh, hey, look what we got there. Buddy letters. Do any of you have a buddy that you haven't spoken to lately? Maybe you should give them a call today. How do we mark a buddy letter? We put a circle around them, just like the circle on Spot's eye, because he's my buddy. Okay, and after you mark your buddy letter, can you please underline your base word and circle your suffix? Excellent. Next review word, chills. She gave me the chills. Pause and write. Okay, let's check it. Tap it and make sure it says chills. Underline your base word, circle the suffix, and I'd like you to mark your bonus letter. Please put a star. That's right. Chill ends in L. What are our 3 bonus letters? F, L, S. And what's the rule? That's right. Tell your parents. I bet your grandparents or your sister, whoever's in your house, I bet they don't know it. If a word ends in F, L, or S, in a 1-syllable word after a short vowel, we need to double the F, L, or S. So that's why chill has 2 L's and then the suffix S at the end. Excellent. Time for 2 trick words. Your first trick word is from. Okay, check yours with mine. What's the tricky part about from? What do you think? Go ahead and underline the tricky part. We don't normally mark trick words, but this right here is the tricky part. What does it sound like? Sounds like it should be a U, but it's an O. Good for you if you knew that. Last trick word for today, was. And check yours with mine. Think about the tricky parts. The A and the S can be a little tricky. Okay, good for you. And the last thing we're going to do today, my friends, is read a story that has some of these glued sounds in it that we've been reviewing. The title up at the top here is The Pink Moth. I-N-K is a glued sound that we will be doing tomorrow. So this story has some glued sounds that we've already reviewed and some that we haven't reviewed together, but you've learned them in class. Do you know what a moth is? Kind of looks like a butterfly, that's right, it has wings, and they can usually be a little pesky and be in your house, or they flock towards the light. So before we start reading, I want you to visualize a pink moth. Okay, for this reading, I'll read a sentence. I'm going to read it smoothly, and then when Spot comes up, I want you to read it. Afterwards, if you want to pause on the screen and practice reading this story, it would be good to try it every day. Even days that you're not doing this story, you can come back, this Fundations video, you can come back and read this one again for practice. Here we go. The Pink Moth. The kids ran up the bank of a hill to get the moth. It had pink wings. It was a long run up the hill. At the top of the hill, the moth sat on a rock. The kids did not get it. They sank on the grass to rest. Then they sang a song. Okay, so you can read this again yourself, and there's two activities I'd like you to try. I'd like you to try to find all of the glued sounds. Can you find today's A and K sound? Search, search, search for it. And can you find any other words with glued sounds and write them down? Great. Your second assignment is to draw a sketch of what's happening in this story. I'd be drawing a hill and some kids running up it, and then I'd be drawing a moth with pink wings, and then I'd have a rock at the top of the hill with my moth, and the kids, they don't get it. I think that means they were trying to catch it, so maybe they'd have nets in their hands, and then they sank on the grass to rest, so I'd draw them lying down. And then they sang a song. I think I'd draw some music notes to show that. Good luck with your sketches. Send them to your teachers. They would love to see them, or send them to me. I would love to see them too. Keep reading.